Anyway, another question from the same source. Would you comment on the question, what is reborn? Oh dear. Oh dear. What is reborn? Yes? I suppose commenting on the question is rather different from answering it. It's really a hoary old chestnut, this, isn't it? It crops up in beginners' classes and meditation classes, and especially if someone's read a little bit about Buddhism and encountered the Anatta teaching, they think they've really got you. They say, you see, according to Buddhism, there's no soul, is there? You say, that's right. If you're unwary, and then the question comes, well, what is reborn? And they think they've really got you. And even scholars writing scholarly books on Buddhism think they've got the Buddha, they've caught the Buddha himself. I was in a contradiction. But I suppose one has to be very careful to begin with to speak, not in terms of there being no soul or no self, but there not being a soul or self that does not undergo change. And then you can distinguish different levels. There's the bodily level on which change is constant. There's the mental, emotional level. There's consciousness. Change goes on there too. So rebirth doesn't, constitute the carrying over of an unchangeable element, cyclical element from this life to the next. It represents the continuity of what one may describe as a stream of consciousness. Continuing from this life into another and linking, or delinking, from this body and eventually relinking with another body. So it's not that anything static and unchanging is reborn, but that continuity of mental process continues irrespective of a difference of bodies. I suppose that's about as clear, in basic elementary terms, as it really can be made. But I think here, in this particular connection, the important thing is not to put one's first foot into the trap by translating anatta as no soul or no self. Make it very clear it is no unchanging soul or self. If that is clear, it's unlikely that you'll be stumped by a question of this sort, or you may not even get it. Maybe sometime I shall write a little about this, because I think it's also connected with the whole question of the hierarchy of consciousness and being. Because clearly the body doesn't continue, so if there is to be any continuity, if there is to be anything of the nature of what's usually described as rebirth, it has to be, for want of a better term, psychical. Continuity has to take place on that level, not on the material level.